What's up, guys? NBA talk with the last video of the night. I'm pretty late to this, but now or never. The Cavaliers move on to the second round with the sweep of the Detroit Pistons. It ended up being Cavaliers 100 to Detroit Pistons 98. Uh, the game pretty much went down like all the other games before, more closely to game two, where it was much more tighter. Um, Detroit coming off to a huge start, just like every other game. And as time went down throughout the quarters, Cavaliers defense always stays stable. Always continue to battle it out until Detroit just start to break down a lot more and more and more into a point where they're just falling behind and just playing catch up all the time. It's the same method. Cavaliers haven't changed their method all never. Um, you usually find several players getting off for the Detroit Pistons, which was the case with Marcus Morris going off and Tobias Harris. Um, But it went down to the wire this time around. Not that Cavaliers are just blowing them out the building. It ended up a back and forth going. You had Coswell Pope um, trying to close the gap between the Cavaliers' lead into one, and then Kyrie Irving. He's been balling the entire game. Just put the team on his shoulders and drop a three of his own. And then I forgot who scored. It dropped it to. It doesn't really matter anymore. It's just uh, Kyrie Irving helped edge this team very well. He's been awesome this entire series, um, averaging more than 20 plus points a game, like at least 25 points per game. Freaking well. LeBron James focusing on different things like passing the ball, being point guard, and playing some heavy defense. He was playing defense, and of course Kevin Love stretching the floor and going inside. He didn't have a good game, but he did what he could, and everyone else contributed in small ways. So that's pretty much it. Detroit had Tobias Harris going off and Marcus Morris going off the entire game. It's just not enough for the Detroit Pistons, especially when it comes to later quarters. In fact, they start to mess up a lot and a lot and a lot, and make missed shots. And just things just happen. This is Cleveland is just more experienced, especially in crunch time. Especially LeBron James knows what to do during crunch time. So that's pretty much it. Um, So let's look at the stats for Cleveland Cavaliers. LeBron James with 22 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, and 2 steals. Kevin Love shot 3 out of 15, ended up with 11 points and 13 rebounds. 5 points from Tristan Thompson, also picking up 5 rebounds as well. 15 points from J.R. Smith, who shot 5 out of 7 from the 3-point line, which is pretty damn awesome for him. Kyrie Irving, like I said, he was balling all night, dropping 31 points on this team with 5 assists as well. And you got something from Richardson with 5 points and 11 points from Dellavedova. He has been consistent also this entire series, just putting up like 8 points per game, like his average this season, just being consistent, playing good, hard defense, not letting up. Good passer, moving the ball much better. He was awesome. So that's it for the Cleveland Cavaliers. We look towards the Detroit Pistons. Tobias Harris with 23 points, 13 rebounds, playing very good. The best he's looked all game, all series. And then you have Marcus Morris with 24 points, 3 out of 4 from the 3-point line. You have Andre Drummond with 17 points, 11 rebounds. He shot 5 out of 10 from the free throw line, which is way better than his average because he was playing terrible with the free throw line. It was really hurting this team. And he did his damage this game. It's just that with that free throw line going on, it does not help the team at all. Just not at all. Him, DeAndre Jordan, and Dwight Howard, they just cause a havoc because the team really needs them to be on the court. They can control the rim better, but if they're not on the floor, what is to do? Coswell Pope shot 3 out of 10 from the field, 9 points, 3 out of 5 from the 3-point range, so he was pretty good from the 3-point line. Reggie Jackson, I don't know what happened to you. 13 points and 12 assists. He is passing the ball, no doubt about it. He's doing great on that one, but in the scoring aspect, he's just falling. He didn't do well. He didn't step up because this guy has the most experience. Actually, in fact, coming into this series, he was the only person with actual experience other than Steve Blake, who played tonight too. Steve Blake and Reggie Jackson are the only ones who actually had previous playoff experience, and they were the ones that were the least amongst everyone. Reggie Jackson played a hell out of first game one, but that's pretty much it. Everything else was just average. I expected more from him. Stanley Johnson, after all that talk, man, you got schooled, boy. You got schooled. But I love this guy's attitude, though. I really love his attitude, but he tries. It's not like he didn't attempt anything. He tried. He tried to get up on LeBron James, always on him, not letting him try to do anything at all, even though LeBron James did what he had to do, did his thing. But Stanley Johnson, it was not like, I'm just step aside. This guy was up in LeBron James' face, got it to him, tried to play on the offense end, but it ended up terribly. He shot 2 out of 8, only 5 points. But his attitude and his energy, I really, really like, and he's gonna improve better next year. I'm sure of it. He's gonna play much, much better next year with all this experience. He's gonna be a vital player to this team. So that's pretty much it. This is pretty much it for the series. The Cleveland Cavaliers are the second team to move on, with the San Antonio Spurs moving on. So now the Cleveland Cavaliers wait until the Atlanta Hawks and Celtics game finish. Is the series is 2-2, so it's gonna take a while before it's actually done. So they have a whole lot of time to rest. Like, take it in. So that's pretty much it for me. That's it for the night. We're still waiting upon the Houston Rockets versus Golden State Warriors game. Well, that's not until Tuesday, I guess. We have the Miami Heat versus Charlotte Hornets tomorrow. Dallas Mavericks versus Oklahoma City Thunder. And LA Clippers versus Portland Trailblazers. Oklahoma City Thunder has a chance to move on to the second round, being 3-1 over the Dallas Mavericks. We'll see. So, good night, everybody. Tomorrow.